doing it on too, man. Instagram ain't fucking with me. I don't know what happened. But this is what happens, you know. Sometimes if you if you spreading a message that the powers that be are not comfortable with, because you know, truth be told, it's a lot of social justice warriors and people who, you know, who believe in a certain thing, who work for a lot of these companies. So they might hear you say something that they don't like, and so they pull little strings and do what they do to make sure that your content don't continue. So it is what it is. But hopefully we could do this on YouTube and make it happen. What's good? What's good? If y'all can, anybody that y'all know like who used to be on the Instagram live with us, if y'all could send them this information, let them know I'm on YouTube. Over the weekend, I'll probably make like a bigger announcement or talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all know what it is, bro. Y'all know what it is. You know, shout out to the Semites. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the powers that be who control all the shit. Shout out to the social justice warriors. Cause I mean, that's the price you gotta pay when you have a social media based business. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's the price you gotta pay. I mean, the social media is basically your workplace. So at some point, you may if you're doing something that the boss don't like, or if you're doing something that the managers don't like, or you know what I'm saying, then it is what it is. But we'll see what happens. Maybe I'm supposed to be on YouTube doing this. Maybe it'll help my channel. So who knows? It is what it is. Let me see. Can I see the chat? I need to see the chat. All right. All right. Let me see. Because it's a little different for me, so give me a second. Pro Habit said it's over for you. That's how they blackball people. Yo, y'all know, look, Lucario and myself, we ain't never had super chats and all of that shit for a reason. You understand? So how come I can't get the chat to stay up? I want to see it. AJ Lino, Aaron B, Mon Ami, Pro Habits, B-Boy Red, Aaron. What's up, what's up, what's up? It's all about evolving. Yo, let go. What up? Yeah, if y'all got let me see can I see who's in here? Yeah, it's a little bit different from Instagram, so y'all gotta bear with me. Cause I never really done it like this before. And the chat fades away after a while. June Sports, what up? Cloud Blackett, what's up? AJ Lino, and I can't scroll forever neither. I can't see everything. I could only see a few things. So if I miss your question, put your question again. If you have a question. If not, I guess you can just enjoy the will not be on IG no more. Maybe not, bro. They said they trying to limit how many times I do things. You know what I'm saying? What's the best competitor to social media is your own media, your own decentralized website, then do the numbers game. Yeah, it might come to that, man. It might come to that on some real shit. You never know. And guys, please, you know, keep the questions chill, because again, I don't want no problems with the Semites and the social justice warriors and the feminists. You feel me? I mean, if anything, when I'm coming on, I'll do a quick announcement on Instagram to let y'all know. But subscribe to my channel though. That's a good reason to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And hit the bell button, hit the bell so y'all know when so it'll announce when I'm coming on. Nah, it's not that cold. It's brisk, but it's not cold. Clyde Black is able to tune in on YouTube. Pink Lady. Yo, the what's the names out here? So Miles, are you saying looks, money, status, and nature don't matter? Yo, y'all foolish. But shout out to y'all for coming through on the YouTube. Appreciate y'all for showing up. Pink Lady, what's going on? Joe Blast, what's up? B-Boy Red, what's up? Clyde Blackett. Morning. Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday and all that good shit. Excuse me. And it's crazy, man, because I look at the shit that we do and I'm like, nobody who's checking us out. Our numbers ain't crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? But people be watching. Don't ever get it twisted. These people be watching, bro. Approach multiple women at the gym, about 20 and gone on a date with one. They usually got boyfriends or not interested. Could it be my game or is it just a numbers game? I do get women on apps and approach. I told you guys, the majority of women at the gym are going to say no. I told y'all that already. The majority of women is going to say no, bro. Because remember, the gym is someplace they come there often. So a woman is always, remember, when you first approach a woman or when you first talking to a woman, especially when you let her know you interested, romantically, her first thought is, well, I don't want to make things weird because I like coming to the gym. So if things don't work out between me and him, it's going to be weird. So they're going to automatically say no because they don't want to risk. They like going to the gym. They like having a peaceful atmosphere when they go to the gym. So a lot of times they're going to say no, bro. That's just what it is. Good morning. It's the same reason why I tell y'all don't be messing with chicks at your job. And it's the same reason why I don't mess with chicks that live in my apartment building. You understand? Because I like peace there's certain places in my life where I like to have peace. Period. You know what I'm saying? But when you meeting somebody out in the street on neutral grounds, that's different. So just understand, most chicks that you approach at the gym are going to say no. Period. Sean Light. Good morning. Thanks for your service. Sean Light. Can a woman with a low sex drive have a high sex attraction to a man? It's possible. It's possible, but all of those things got to be analyzed psychologically and all that. It's possible because if her attraction and her interest in you can inspire her to want to be more sexual with you, even though she don't have a high sex drive. What animals will appear today? Well, so far, I've seen a bunch of squirrels running around, playing around, collecting acorns and whatnot. Nature walk is good for the mind and body. Facts. That's why I do it. Ninja haters. They be hating on the message, man. I'm telling you. Will you be back on a YouTube show again today for a show? Yeah, we doing the 4 o'clock show. 4 o'clock, 4:15. Matter of fact, I just talked to Lucario because I told him what happened, and he was like, well, he's the one that gave me the idea to come over to YouTube. He was like, yeah, maybe you just do it on YouTube Live. I was like, all right, yeah, that's a good idea. So, but we was just talking about the show, doing the show this afternoon. So, yeah, y'all tune in this afternoon, 4 o'clock, and we'll be there today. That's so true. Just like talking to a man at the workplace. What's up, Miles? Tomorrow is my birthday, man, and I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to be 43 years old. I'm getting old. Steve-O baby. What's up, homie? Yeah, well, happy birthday to you. And hope you enjoy yourself. Don't get too drunk. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't act like a female and do dumb shit. And then don't act like a female and do dumb shit and then blame it on the alcohol. Please take responsibility and enjoy yourself responsibly. Big Boy Red says sick. Joe Blast said, I'm late, Miles. What happened to the IG? I used to do what I'm doing right now. I used to do on IG. I tried to do it this morning, and they said they are putting a limit on how many times I do it. So that's it. I don't know. And they didn't. And you know how these social media platforms go. They don't tell you exactly why. You understand? They just tell you what they're doing, and then it's their platform. It's not your platform, so you just gotta deal with it. So I'm doing my next best. I'm coming to YouTube Live and doing it like this. AJ Lino said, when a woman gives an excuse why she can't make the date and don't suggest a reschedule, do you just let her hit you up when she's ready, or you suggest a different day? No. Usually I stop dealing with her. That's what I do. Good morning. Have a good one.
Great.
Yeah, when be on this day and like actually show contrition or show that they are actually interested, but there's actually some type of circumstance stopping them from seeing you, I just leave them alone. Because all of that is an indicator that she's not that interested. Oh, Steve will say he don't drink. Okay, that's great. That's great. Well, do your thing, bro. Do your thing. Enjoy your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Let me see. Big Boy Red says 48, never too late. 49. The hoes are mine. I forget how the saying went. Okay. Big Boy Red said mine. AJ Lino, like the live, guys. Oh yeah, y'all could hit the like button and all that shit, man. Hit the like button and make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. If y'all not subscribed already, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button so y'all know when I'm coming on. Cause it looks like this is where I'll be doing this from now on until they stop me on here. So who knows what'll happen, bro. Look, YouTube is with Google more. They're a little bit less, I guess, quote unquote, protective of their community because they want, maybe there's a little bit more free speech on YouTube. So it is what it is. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe I'll be doing it here. So I ain't got time to bellyache, bro. I just got to do my next best. So make sure y'all subscribe, hit the follow button and all that cool shit. All right. Miles, when do you tell her to see you next week? Just before you let her go or the next day? Are you trying to see her at a time that could be repeated? Let me see. A lot of times I ask them when are they free the following week while I'm on the date, or if we finishing up or I'm walking her to her car, something like that. Or we get to her car and, you know how you walking them to their car or you driving them home or whatever it is you do. I like to do it during that time. Like when the day is almost over, I'm like, so what day is good for you next week? And that's it, just be like, what day is good for you next week? And then you can say to them, all right, cool. Wednesday evening. So you could tell her leave Wednesday evening free and I'll text you with the details. That's what you tell her. Big Boy Red, like the video, appreciate it. Yeah, like the video, guys. Clyde Blacken says, I see radio station playing music on IG Live every day, Monday to Sunday, and they don't get shut down. Facts. That's what I'm telling you, bro. People be watching the message. They see my shit is called masculine identity membership. Oh, let's go see what this is about. What is he trying to say about masculinity? And they look at your shit. You know what I'm saying? They look at your shit. So, excuse me. And I started picking up steam too, because when I first started doing it, I would have less than 10 people. But then, yes, last couple of days, I was getting above. I was getting well above 20 people in the chat. I don't know if that makes a difference, but it was well above 20 people. And I'm thinking to myself, if all I'm attracting is 20 people, then why y'all looking at me? You know, I just got a couple of dudes who want to hear some game. What's the problem? But like I said, they be watching, bro. I think it's better to go live on YouTube, since if you have premium, you can listen to the audio, whereas on Instagram, it's only with video. Facts. Good morning. KP Max says, it's bright. It's bright in the East Coast. All right. Sean Light said, it would be dope to see real game perspective on platforms like the Lapeef Network or Cruise Season. Yeah, it would be dope, but you know what? I ain't even gonna comment on that. Let's leave that alone, because I don't want no problems, and I don't want nobody saying no other shit. KP Max, glad you live on YouTube. All right, cool. Yeah, man. And look, the numbers is already at 20, so maybe I should have been on YouTube the whole time. Who knows? Maybe everything happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because this is something that I do Monday through Friday, bro. Y'all come in the chat, y'all could, type questions, and it's just free game. We just chop up free game, no problem. Miles, I have a question. Does the brain, what proof, not promises, like promising yourself you'll do something, but then you don't do it? Does the brain, what proof? Okay, Steve-O, baby, you're gonna need to read that over, and you're gonna need to rewrite that more clearly, homie, please. A says, do you have a step counter watch? Yes, I do. Good morning. Joe Blast said, Miles, what's your thoughts on the Kyrie apologizing now for the link he put up on Twitter? Look, I understand Kyrie, and I actually agree with him. Like, instead of living that be, you understand? You enjoy all the money that you get from these people. So it's do what you want to do. Now, if he chooses to apologize, I can respect that. But you just got to deal with the consequences, and the consequences are that they could take your passion away from you. But what I would say though is I would let them suspend me, and then I would go play for Big Three. I would go holler at Ice Cube, and whatever money he want to give me, you know what I'm saying? We could work out some type of contract and go play for the Big Three. And start, and you never know, he could start a migration, and next thing you know, Ice Cube is the man when it comes to basketball. You see what I'm saying? If I was Kyrie, I would go play for the Big Three. That's what I would do. But yo, if you a man, you believe what you believe, you ain't gotta apologize. I'm glad that he said he takes responsibility, and he believes what he believes, and he's standing on it. I respect it, but at the same time, it's like, yo, you signing contracts with these folks, so you gotta know what it is with yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you willing to sacrifice all that money? Then cool, do you? You know what I mean? I respect it either way. Good morning. I mean, as long as he's, I look at it like this. You know what type of game you was playing, so you better make sure you had saved up or invested your money. You know, all the millions of dollars that you already made with the NBA, make sure you bought some houses and shit. Make sure you invested in property and stocks and whatever. Make sure your family's secure. Shit, fuck it. That's how I'm looking at it, you know what I'm saying? Green says, I do what I do for reasons that I do them. You don't know that I have a bad knee. You don't know a lot of things about me, so I'm doing what I do because there's a purpose to what I'm doing. So it's all good. I appreciate you, but I'm doing what I do because that's what I do. Period. But thank you. Because I used to run. I've done videos on running and all that stuff. I used to run too. but I'm. Phoenix says, Miles, I'm on the masculine identity membership, and I just wanted some clarification on what I can get with free email coaching. The email coaching is to clarify what's going on. It's to clarify the content. So if you watch the content and you still have a question, that's what the email coaching is for. But if you have a question, a sincere question, I'll answer it. I'll do my best to answer the question. And but one thing I'll tell you is that I won't stand for the email coaching to be abused. You understand? I don't have time to reply to every email and for you to constantly be asking me questions. So don't think that just because it's free, you're just gonna be emailing me all types of questions, all times of the fucking day or whatever. You understand? So the email coaching is really just to, if you watch the videos on the masculine identity membership and you still need a little bit more clarification, you could ask a question. But truthfully, you could ask anything. You understand? Long as you're on the masculine identity membership, I got you. But you gotta be sincere, and you really just gotta be sincere and sensible. Because I've already had a couple of dudes fucking try to abuse the free, email coaching, and I had to cut them off, bro, because I'm like, nah, man. It's just crazy. So keep it real with me, I'll keep it real with you. That's all. But yeah, the email coaching is there. The free email coaching is there, man. It's there. Aaron Summers says, what's good, Miles? What's the name of that time management app you talked about before? It's called Structured. It's called Structured. When you download it, it looked like a pink check mark with a circle around it. It's called Structured. B-Boy Red said, walking is actually pretty effective. I'm telling you it is. Jogging is good, but walking has its benefits too. But I'm walking for my reasons. You know what I'm saying? Alion said, Instagram, a hater. We here now. Facts. Aaron B said, speak English. Joe Blast said, dope insight. Thanks, Miles. Yes, sir. Steve O'Baby said, what I'm saying is, does the brain want proof, not promises? Saying that you want to do something, but then don't do it. Well, what I would say to you is don't disconnect your brain from yourself. You understand? Your brain is connected to you. So understand that if you promise yourself something, whether you want to look at the perspective of your brain or not, when you promise yourself something, if you don't do it, you're letting yourself down, period. This is why I talk about consistency versus motivation. Motivation is based on feeling. Consistency is about doing things because they need to get done regardless of how you feel. You understand? And it's actually one of the things that I talk about in the latest program on the masculine identity membership. And I go in depth, and I also share a personal experience about that too. That made it so very clear to me why I had to talk about it. So y'all should get on the masculine identity membership, man, because the last joint I did was 5 human traits that you don't know is blocking your masculine identity. So y'all should go check that out. But yeah, don't disconnect your brain from yourself. If you say you're supposed to do something, then do it, bro. All you're doing is breaking a promise to yourself. You're breaking a contract with yourself. You're letting yourself down, ultimately. That's all it is. So your job as a man is to be consistent. Your job as a man is to be consistent. Like how I be out here every day. For those of y'all that have been following me on Instagram, y'all know I'm out here every day. Even when it was raining, even when it was Hurricane Ian the other day, I was out here. You understand? That's about consistency. That ain't about nothing else. That's about me saying to myself, well, no matter what's going on, I'm supposed to be out here. And I come out here, whether I feel it or not. And y'all know, if y'all been following me on Instagram, y'all know some days my energy is up and I'm like I'm bouncing off the walls, high on coffee, happy as fuck. And then other days I just be chilling. But the way I feel have nothing to do with it. The fact is, I'm out here though. You see what I'm saying? So you can ask as many questions as you want about, oh, does your brain need this? And your brain, nigga, do what the fuck you know you're supposed to do because it's supposed to get done. Stop asking silly questions and do what the hell you're supposed to do, period. You know what I'm saying? That's really all it's about, bro. Steve-O baby, this really all it's about. Stop asking weird ass questions and just do what you know you're supposed to do. Are you supposed to do it? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, then you do it, shut the fuck up. I mean, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm saying that's the type of mindset you need to have. Because as men, we got to get shit done. Don't nobody give a fuck about a dude who's not productive. You see what I'm saying? Phoenix says, do you wear sunglasses anywhere because you have an eye condition? Yeah, my sunglasses are prescription, homie. So even when it's nighttime, I actually see better in my sunglasses. So that's what that is. And I'm gonna say something else, guys. Chill on the personal questions. Cause when we was on Instagram, I had an issue with another dude. See, the whole thing with this thing is for us to chop up game and learn something. Unless, like, if you ask me a personal question, please let it be sincere and have a purpose behind it. Don't just get on here just to be a chatty patty and to gossip or just to get me to answer personal questions, okay? Like, let's focus on the game. Let's focus on learning something. Clive Blackett says, Miles, can you repeat just now because the internet was breaking up just now when you was talking? Phoenix said, thank you for clarifying. I'll be pondering on how well I'll be asking sincere questions to you on any platform. Good morning. You ain't got to ponder. All I'm saying is focus on learning something. Don't just focus on learning about me. You're supposed to be focused on learning about yourself. Whether or not my sunglasses, think about this. Whether or not my sunglasses are prescription or if I have an eye condition, does that actually help you learn more about who you are? Think about that, bro. That's all I'm asking you to do. Just really think about that. Where you knowing about if I have an eye condition or whatever, does that fucking help you live your life better? That's all I'm saying. Good morning. Space Station Landings, Nature Walk Game. Shout out to you for putting this on YouTube. I had to take a break from Instagram. That's Olympus Mons. Good morning. Yo, from France, Miles, what's the purpose of that? Yo, from France, Miles, what's the purpose of that? Mac Hulu, what's the purpose of what? What are you talking about? I guess I'm gonna have to repeat myself again because there's a lot of cats. Guys, listen. I know we all on the chat, but understand I'm trying to show y'all the trail. I'm trying to show y'all the nature shit. And if y'all have something that y'all want to say to me, please use complete sentences and try to express the idea fully fully within the chat submission. So if you're referring to something that we was talking about when we just started the chat, don't just use a miscellaneous pronoun word and say that or this, because I might not know what you're talking about if we was talking about it 15 minutes ago. Good morning. So if instead of saying that or this, actually write what it is you're discussing so we know what you're talking about. You understand what I'm saying, guys? Please do that for me. Use complete thoughts and sentences, because I'm trying to show everybody the nature. I'm trying to show everybody the scenery, and I'm trying to read. So when you say that don't make sense, nobody knows what I don't know what you're talking about. Then I won't be able to answer your question, and I won't be able to, fully complete the thought. All right. So please try to use complete thoughts and sentences when you're referring to something. Yo, from France, Miles, what's the purpose of that? Miles, what kind of video games do you play, man? I love to play Madden, and when my phone rings, I don't even answer because I'm in the zone. Um, I don't play a lot of video games, but when I do, I like single player, like third person shooters and activity games like, World War Z, killing the zombies, Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto, shit like that, Batman, Spider-Man. I like those single player games where, you got powers and you get to run around and shoot people and all this shit. And you could, and any game where you could slow shit down and all that cool shit. Like this is a game that I beat the other day called, and I'm talking about it about a year ago. It's called Days Gone. It's some other zombie shit where you could fight hordes and shit. But those are the games that I like anyway. Mac you walking. Mac Hulu, you walking. Again, you walking. That's incomplete. I'm not gonna answer it because it's an incomplete thought, bro. If you're not gonna take the time to write a complete thought or a complete sentence, I'm not fucking with you. So you good. Mac Hulu, I just came, dog. Well, hey, I'm happy for you. Go get some tissue and wipe it up. You good. Sean Light, yo, the past P Bros collab on the panel discussion was great. Was a great watch. The game was heavy and y'all was teaching. You can see their gears turning and process. Yo, I said that shit to Lucario just the other day. I was like, bro, you can literally see these niggas seeing what we're talking about. You could see them thinking about it and realizing that it actually makes sense. That's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to you for noticing that shit. And some of them, when the show started, they had a certain attitude and perspective. But by the end of the show, they was agreeing with niggas like, yo, I kind of feel that though, my nigga. Like, All right, guys, listen. Let me turn this around so y'all can see me. I appreciate y'all for coming over to YouTube, making the transition with me. Instagram didn't like the message, I guess. So it is what it is. But we out here, man. We still out here. We still doing our thing. I guess, you know what? I'm not even going to try to go back to Instagram. I'm going to be doing them on YouTube live from now on. So the next time I'm going to do it is Monday. All right? The next time I'm going to do it is Monday. Because it's something that I do Monday through Friday. So the next time I'm going to do it is Monday. So, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so y'all can get the announcement when I come on. Good morning. Let me see. And over the weekend, make sure y'all tune in. Tomorrow, 1:30 for the Manhood is a Skill Set show featuring K Zaggin and myself. And the Real Game No Theory panel, 12 noon on Sunday. And then this afternoon, make sure y'all tune in 4 p.m. for YouTube Live with me and Lucario. All right. So, yeah, man, it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. Shout out to y'all for, good morning. Shout out to y'all for making the transition with me and coming over from Instagram Live to YouTube Live. Let's hope they don't try to shut us down over here, and let's try to keep it cool. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all have a good weekend. Y'all be safe. Y'all be good. And the truth is inside you. Peace.